2 million metric tons annually to be filled. And this is why this public-private partnership in agriculture, especially in rice production, has become very, very crucial in ensuring that this gap is filled. Olam Nigeria is filling this gap in a very unique way, having established this 10,000 hectares of land, in which is the first singular largest farm in Africa. And of course, out of these 10,000 hectares of land, 3,000 has so far been cultivated, and it is hoped by the year 2015 the cultivation capacity will rise up to 6,000 hectares of land. And of course, with the integrated rice mill, the processing of this rice is also made available and locally present in this place, making it a point of Nigeria turning from an importer of rice to exporter of rice in the near future. It is also heartwarming to note that the Nassarawa state government has done a lot already in ensuring that this public-private partnership works, and positively too. The Nassarawa state government, like I earlier said, has ensured that all the encumbrances of owning land or working on indigenous land have been removed. So no taxes, no compensation, all of that was taken over by the leadership of Alhaji Tanko Almakura, the governor of Nassarawa State. The Nassarawa State government also went ahead to ensure that the land is given by the local communities, and the communities who donated these lands are the Rukubi community, all in Doma local government, a G1 community and Ondori community. They donated these 10,000 hectares of land situating the Olam farms, integrated farms. And that is commendable for both the local government, the state government, and of course the federal government under the initiative.
Has expanded from just 1 in 2011 to 18 by 2013. In addition, small-scale rice mills are expanding rapidly with an average growth rate of 25 to 40%. Today, Nigerian high-quality rice is in the market, from Umza in Kano, Ebony rice in Enugu and Ebonyi, Mivap rice, and Mr. President, right here is one of your large rice producers, the governor from Benue State. He has Achi rice, and it's fantastic rice. But also sitting next to him is the deputy governor of Kogi State. They have what they call the Confluence Super Rice from Kogi State. So good is the Nigerian rice, Mr. President, that consumers think they are imported rice. With the commissioning of the Olam integrated rice mill, we will have, as you will see today, Olam Nigerian rice also on the market. We are clearly closing Nigeria's rice quality gap. We have been able to attract, Your Excellency, over $1 billion of private sector investors into commercial rice farming and processing. I thought that was great enough until one of the investors just last week told me that he was expanding his investment from $300 million to $1 billion, and that's just one investor alone. We are closing Nigeria's rice milling capacity gap. Mr. President, what you are witnessing today is one of those investments which started in 2012 in direct response to your rice policy. I am very proud of our local rice millers and have no doubt at all that with your continued support, Mr. President, we will turn Nigeria into a net exporter of rice within 5 years. The era of being the largest importer of rice in the world will end soon. We will become the largest rice exporter from Africa into the global rice market. Mr. President, I wish to thank you immensely for your support, for your strong support, which inspires the revolution to be witnessed today. The new rice policy, which you have recently approved, will further boost domestic rice production and milling. Mr. President, yours is not a talking government. It is a doing government. And the success of your rice transformation agenda tells the story better, as you have given hope to millions of farmers, increased the incomes of farmers, and changed the face of rural communities. No wonder, Mr. President, in Zamfara State, in Bakalori project, which is with my dear sister Minister of Water Resources, farmers there have a large rice farm, which they call Goodluck Ebele Jonathan Farm, or for simply is called GEJ Farms. Thank you for your leadership, Mr. President. Thank you for your confidence. Thank you for believing in a greater Nigeria. Now behold and feel how Olam has responded to your own rice policy with the largest integrated rice mill in Africa today. Welcome, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Agriculture. At this juncture, I would like to invite Mr. Shema Selvi, Managing Director, Olam African Middle East, to say a few words to share.
Your Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan GCFR, President Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency Executive Governor of Nassarawa State, Umaru Tanko Al-Makura, Your Excellency Executive Governor of Benue State, Your Excellency other Executive Governors present here, distinguished Senators present, Honorable Members of House of Representatives present, Honorable Minister of Agriculture Dr. Sakinei Adesina, Honorable Minister of Trade and Investment Dr. Olusegun Agenga, other Honorable Ministers present, Her Excellency Ambassador Nonye Rajesh Sopara, High Commissioner of Nigeria to Singapore, Emir Rafia, other traditional chiefs present here, my dear colleagues in Olam, members of the media, all other protocols observed, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me to welcome you all from the...
And indeed, Nigeria, our dear country, in the Hall of Fame as a major player in rice cultivation and production in Africa. This is a demonstration of the vision of the federal government in the transformation agenda in the agricultural sector. The initiative will certainly expand the scope of multilateral cooperation between Nigeria and Singapore. I recall my visit to Singapore sometime in June 2012, where Nigeria's ambassador to Singapore, Her Excellency Mrs. Nonye Rajesh Sopara, who incidentally is here with us, and her Singaporean counterpart, His Excellency Shabir Hassan Bai, the non-residential High Commissioner to Nigeria, facilitated a meeting between the Nassarawa State team and some Singaporean firms under the auspices of the Singapore Business Federation. Among the firms that we had discussions with are the Institute of Technical Education Singapore and Olam Farms, represented by Mr. V. Srivathan, our Managing Director, Global Head, Agri Inputs, who is also here with us for this auspicious occasion. Furthermore, it will interest Mr. President to note that we are having collaboration with the Institute of Technical Education Singapore in the area of technical education. In this direction, we have procured equipment for technical and vocational education. The consignments have already been delivered to our schools for skill acquisition and technology transfer. Mr. President, sir, as part of our continued support to your initiative, especially in the agricultural sector, which we have fully keyed into through our digital land and geographic information system, NAGIS. This administration has fast-tracked, facilitated, and eased the process of land acquisition for Olam farms and other investors across the state. It is in the same vein that in view of isolated security challenges, we have encouraged, assisted, and sustained a peaceful relationship between Olam farms and the host community of Eke in Doma local government area, as well as other investors across the state. This, no doubt, is to support Mr. President's initiative in this regard, knowing the significance of the multiplier effect on the economy of the state and Nigeria at large in terms of employment opportunities, entrepreneurial development, creation of agricultural and commodity trading, and other associated value chain activities. I wish to congratulate Mr. President, the Singaporean government, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, the management of Olam Integrated Farms, and the host community on the occasion of the commissioning of this farm mill, which undoubtedly is the largest rice farm in Africa. Thank you and welcome, Mr. President.
His Excellency, Governor Tanko Umaru Al-Matkura, the Executive Governor of Nassarawa State, himself a major stakeholder in this tripartite arrangement, who secured and sourced for these 10,000 hectares of land free of all encumbrances, no taxes, no compensation, making it wonderful for Olam Nigeria to have a good business environment. This strategy is commendable in the public-private partnership initiative of the federal government. Remember that at this auspicious occasion today, the President is going to, in a moment, commission this integrated rice mill, as well as take a tour of the rice mill, and of course take briefing of the farm operations from Olam, Nigeria. This is crucial and is a major step in encouraging other private investors in coming into Nigeria and investing in this beautiful land.
Seated. Our host governor, His Excellency, the Governor of Nassarawa State, and his good brother, my good friend, the Governor of Benue State. Deputy governors are here with us. Members of the National Assembly, our host minister, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, and all members of the Federal Executive Council here with us. The Nigerian High Commissioner to Singapore, Noye Okpara, thank you for being here with us. The Managing Director of Olam's African Region and other management staff of Olam's. His Royal Highness, the Emir of Lafia, and other royal fathers here with us. Very senior government functionaries, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, especially members of the Olam family. I'm very pleased to be here today
for the commissioning of Olam integrated rice mill. I congratulate Olam for its investments in Nigerian agricultural sector. Indeed, this is a mark of confidence in the success of our agricultural policies, the effective implementation, and the resilience of our economy. Nigeria's position today as the largest economy in Africa in terms of GDP is important, but not enough on its own. Continue